What's going on, people? It's Tuesday, August 20th, 10:01 a.m. Mountain Time. I hope everybody's having a good day. Kind of want to use this time to do some tribe nation building. And I'm going to keep it raw the whole time, so parental discovery, or however way you say that word, is advised. White people, listen. Share this with your friends, your black friends. Black people, share this with your other black friends. Because this is something that you need to let soak in. And I'm going to start off with the word sustainability. And I'm going to do a little pause so you can go ahead and Google it real quick. The word sustainability is what we're going to talk about real quick. Now, as you're looking that up, I highly advise anybody of their own nation. If you're black and white, Korean and black, or Korean and white, you need to have this conversation with both of your tribes. And if you look at the data, there's most likely there's enough of your kind, and if you're black and white or you're Korean and black, you can have this a creed for your own tribe also. Sustainability. I believe that every tribe, every tribe within this nation, not only do we need to inwardly reflect personally, but when you do that, you'll see why it's important to go within your tribe with this news and this information. Sustainability is important to legacy. Sustainability is the reason why you wake up and do it. Now, if you look within your culture and your tribe, you'll see if your tribe is sustainable enough to continue life or of its legacy. Continue, for example, in my perspective as a black man in America, I want to continue the black nation tribe. I want that. I don't care if it's here or on Mars or on Jupiter or on wherever. It's an important role to where we're at today. So it's not discounted. It deserves to continue life. But if it's putting other life in jeopardy, no the hell it doesn't. If it's putting humanity as a whole at jeopardy and there will not be a black race, so be it. Think about that real quick. Don't worry, I'll wait. Sustainability, people. I can go barefooted. I like fashion. I like to look good. You know what I'm saying? I like to look presentable. But I can go barefooted. Some of us are so fascinated and amazed by an item that if push came to shove, you would not be able to go barefooted. You seem to forgot with all the objects around that there's a more important part to life. You seem to have forgotten that just because someone said something about your mom, or someone killed Tukey, or someone killed Mike, doesn't mean that you're not of value. Doesn't mean that life doesn't go on, and that's a painful way to picture it, but you can leave your impact on how it does. If we don't stand up for Tukey or Mike and their life being lost, we allow it to die in vain. If we don't take the good from each Mike and Tukey, if we don't, I might need to change the name. Okay, Tukey's a street name. If people don't know, that's going to be a street name. So I'm trying to keep it street and then boardroom with Mikey or Michael. So if we don't take these two independent people, all the good from them and what they stood for and advancing in life, we don't really give a shit about them. The funerals don't matter because we faking it. And that's my tribe has a problem with that. And I'm going to call it how it is, and a lot of people's going to shake their head. My tribe is fake. And there's components added to why it's like that. And it's stemming from slavery and oppression to the mind. Not only oppression to the mind, but the physicality and action to what that shit played a role on the Negro. And we are demise to our own at this point. And this is some serious shit to look at. Only bosses can do that. But nonetheless, it needs to be talked about because I'm talking directly to bosses right now. We need to tap in. We need to link up, stop bullshitting. Everybody can come up with $150 and meet at one location. And now I'm disclosing private information, but it's that easy if we really worried about sustainability. If you really knew what was at stake, you would get your ass up and meet at France like the American president and all these other countries did. We would, no matter where we needed to meet, we would come up with the funds and the ability to do that because it's that important. But to a lot of you fools out there, it's not that important to you. So you faking it. You don't care about your kids. You really don't give a shit about your job. You really don't give a shit about your paycheck or the money you make. You don't give a shit about the gold around your neck. You don't give a shit about the gold in your teeth. You faking it all the way to that. To washing your ass. When you wash your ass, it really don't matter. It don't matter. What you doing it for? So you don't stink? So people won't talk about you? And then what? You wake up tomorrow and then what? It's a continuum, people. It's not for nothing. You want to survive and live. That's sustainability, black people. We so stuck on Jay-Z and Roger Goodell. And if you really step back and look at it, it's sad because we the ones fighting for what, and look, don't take me wrong on this because this is what our country's made up. My kids are biracial. But biracial individuals are, and white people, thank you for so much for standing up for what we should be standing up for. We got Colin Kaepernick, Kenny Stills, that is really just like, nah, this is what it is. And they ain't even all the way black. They ain't even all the way completely black. They ain't all the way feeling the same issues as completely black people. They get a little bit of a slide because they have breeds. And look, my kids, they black and white too, and that's just a name. I'm passionate about this. Some of y'all faking it. We've got the Black Lives Matter. What the hell is that? What the hell is that? I don't care if you got to look deep. All lives matter. That's it. That's it. And why I'm so passionate to say it like that, because our physicality, part of us is a shield. There's something inside of us that's operating this shield. That's what matters. If we stop at a black life, if we stop at a white life, if we stop at the skin level, we shallow as a creature. Wake up, people. Black people of America. I get in, and this is no knocks, okay? And this is just what it is. I love white people. I've been adopted by white people. There's no racist bone in my body. I get it. I understand what it is. So I'm talking on it. But I'm in this community, this beautiful community. Great community, people. People's nice. Everybody's working towards a cause. Then I look back at home and my community, I'm like, we got work to do. But instead of me being embarrassed of the situation, I'm stepping up and I'm trying to reach out to my fellow people of color, and they ain't with it. What's wrong with y'all? We hear about people putting in gardens, big old buzz about that. Is the garden still there? We've gotten complacent. We've been confused. They put a at some point there was a hood over our face. Now it's off, people. Now we complaining about reparations. For what? What you need another handout for? And then you still gonna be complaining about something? Gonna have land, gonna have whatever, and be the same people. Hating on one another, killing one another. Stupid to business. And all there is just because it's not your way, you ain't trying to work on it. Ego. Y'all making me look bad. And that's just what it is. Like, straight up. And it's the ones I've reached out to that felt like we have nothing, there's nothing we can do to help one another. And I'm like, bro, go look in the mirror. Our people are, look, there's black people that are holding this country back. A professional black man is going to inspire young group of black people. But everybody faking it. There's people out there doing it. Don't get me wrong. From my community, come on, bruh. Now, maybe I'm being too critical for someone that was addicted on drugs for a long time. Maybe I'm being too critical and I was the one that was fiending on drugs, smoking a glass pipe. Maybe I'm being too critical because I'm the one that wasn't doing shit the whole time they were. But I'm ready. What's up? I'm on my high horse. You just stepped off yours and got complacent. I'm sober. What's up? I am being too critical of somebody that was on meth. Yeah, I was that dude on it. But I'm awake now. What's up? Where you at? What you doing instead of sitting back complaining about reparations and somebody's past life? I'm awake. And even on my deadest moment, you wasn't ready for me. Even on my deadest moment, on my highest moment, you weren't enough for me. So let's put that to rest. I'm challenging you. You need to be calling me, messaging me. Okay, what you got in mind? Because there's nobody making that attempt yet. Because nobody's for real. I'm not wasting my breath. I'm not putting myself out there to make it look like no damn fool. And I'm talking about legacy and sustainability. I'm ready. I'm sober. There ain't no time for me to sit back and for you to be like, well, we might want to wait and see if he might relapse. Nah, fuck you and pardon my French. Let's go right now. And that's the attitude in every tribe that needs to happen, because our lives depend on our moves right now. Why is he freaking out? Why is he so passionate? Because that's what it is. Or else you doing it for no reason. Now is that moment to where you need to reflect within of who you are, what you're contributing. All the shit that is bad, limit it a little bit. Or limit it at all. Just stop it. Go inside your tribe. See what the tribe's doing wrong. See where you can help. And I'm talking the white tribe, the black tribe, the Mexican tribe, the Chinese tribe. I'm doing stuff in my community. Step outside your community. Step outside your community. That's the challenge too. There's a lot of people awoke and we're just sitting back. You're just sitting back complacent now. You have what's in you to help around you. That's the overall purpose. I ain't worrying about nobody but me and my kids. What kind of attitude is that? I'm unapologetically black. What does that mean? You identifying yourself as a color people? A color has no brain. You understand that, right? All Black Lives Matter. All lives matter. We need to stop playing victim. Straight up, bro. Stop playing victim. Almost 100% of the black community grow up in athletes. We know what it is to grind. We know what it is to stand up and face defeat, get better, and get back out there and win. But we sitting back crying. There's a lot of different tribes that are doing that, people. Sustainability is the underlying foundation of why this is important. There's too many components and variables and situations that we do not know about to just be nonchalant on why this should be important. We shouldn't wait until a meteor, asteroid, or a continent to drift to the point of falling off into the ocean, or just wild shit to happen to be like, oh shoot, we got to start worrying about our legacy. Or waiting until we're in retirement and about to be dead to start worrying about your legacy. That's what we've gotten complacent and stupid at. And drugs, incarceration, not knowing how to handle technology whenever it's, and though, and even if you don't endure those situations like incarceration and drug addiction, even if those aren't things that you deal with or battle with, that's shit that goes on around you. And if you have kids, your kids are subject to that. Duh. And people believe in karma. So you hold a responsibility to the progression. And if you die not sure, that's a bad way to die, people. You know how many people die not sure? Think about that. You're on your deathbed thinking the whole time, did I do enough? Nip that in the bud, man. Boss up. I'm out.